Hello, I'm Sakiz, and on this channel, we explore fictional mysterious stories that feel eerily close to reality. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about how health monitoring technology became a death prediction device, and how knowing the exact time of your death doesn't give you the power to prevent it. This story begins with Michael Chen, a 34-year-old software engineer living in San Francisco. Michael didn't just buy a fitness tracker to count steps, he bought it to optimize his health, extend his life, and take control of his physical well-being. But what he thought was a path to longevity became a countdown to his inevitable death. This isn't just about a malfunctioning device. This is proof of how predictive technology can transform health awareness into existential terror, turning every heartbeat into a tick of a clock counting down to zero. Are you ready? Let's go back to that day when Michael's countdown began, January 15, 2024, Monday morning. Michael walked into a fit tech store in downtown San Francisco. His New Year's resolution was clear: get healthier, live longer, optimize everything. As a software engineer, he loved data. He wanted metrics, insights, and control over his body's performance. The sales associate, a fitness enthusiast named Derek, showed him the latest product, LifePulse Pro. This isn't just a fitness tracker, Derek explained. It uses advanced biometric AI to predict health outcomes. Heart rate variability, blood oxygen, sleep patterns, stress levels, it analyzes everything and gives you a complete health score. What makes it different from other trackers? Michael asked, examining the sleek device. Predictive analytics, Derek said enthusiastically. Most trackers tell you what's happening now. LifePulse tells you what's going to happen. It can predict illness before symptoms appear, warn you about potential health events, even estimate your biological age versus chronological age. Michael was sold. The tracker cost $499, but it promised something priceless: foresight. The ability to see health problems coming and prevent them. He set it up that evening. The LifePulse app asked detailed questions: medical history, family health background, lifestyle habits, stress levels, diet, exercise patterns. Michael answered everything honestly. He wanted accurate data. The tracker calibrated overnight, monitoring his sleep, heart rate, breathing patterns, and movement. The next morning, Michael checked his health dashboard. Everything looked great: resting heart rate 62 BPM, sleep score 87 out of 100, stress level low, recovery rate excellent. But there was one metric he didn't recognize: a countdown timer showing 47:23:14:09 in small text at the bottom of the screen. Days, hours, minutes, seconds. Michael tapped it, confused. The app displayed, optimal health window, time remaining in your current health state before recommended medical checkup. 47 days until he needed a checkup. That seemed oddly specific, but Michael dismissed it. The app was probably just being thorough. Over the next 3 weeks, Michael became obsessed with his LifePulse data. He checked it constantly, morning, noon, night. His health metrics remained excellent. He was exercising regularly, eating well, sleeping 7 hours, managing stress. But the countdown timer kept decreasing. And then, on February 8, something changed. Michael woke up and checked his tracker. The countdown had jumped, 48:00:00:00. 48 hours. Not 47 days, 48 hours. Michael's heart rate spiked immediately. The tracker buzzed, elevated heart rate detected. Stress response initiated. Recommended, deep breathing exercises. But Michael wasn't stressed about work or life. He was stressed about the countdown. What did it mean? Was it a bug? A battery indicator? He opened the app and searched for information about the countdown timer. The help section was vague: LifePulse uses advanced predictive algorithms to monitor health trajectories. Countdown timers indicate significant health state transitions. Health state transitions. That could mean anything. Michael tried to rationalize, maybe it meant he was transitioning to a new fitness level. Maybe it was counting down to some achievement milestone. But deep down, something felt wrong. By that evening, the countdown showed 36:12:45:33. It was moving in real time, every second ticking away. Michael watched it for 10 minutes, mesmerized and terrified. Each second that passed felt significant, final. His wife, Rebecca, noticed his anxiety. "You're obsessing over that thing," she said, concerned. "Maybe take it off for a while." "I can't," Michael said. "Something's wrong. The countdown, it's not normal." "It's probably just a software glitch," Rebecca suggested. "Contact customer support." Michael did. He submitted a support ticket, describing the countdown and asking what it meant. The automated response said, "Thank you for contacting LifePulse. Your inquiry has been received and will be reviewed within 24 to 48 hours. 24 to 48 hours. Michael looked at his countdown, 32:08:19:12. He didn't have that much time. Michael couldn't sleep. At 3 a.m., with the countdown showing 28:00:00:00, he made a decision: go to the emergency room. Rebecca drove him to San Francisco General Hospital. Michael explained the situation to the ER doctor, Dr. Sarah Williams. He had a fitness tracker showing a countdown, and he was terrified it meant something was wrong with his health. Dr. Williams was skeptical but professional. "Fitness trackers aren't medical devices," she said gently. "They can't predict medical events with that kind of specificity. But since you're here and clearly anxious, let's run some tests to give you peace of mind." They ran everything: EKG, blood work, chest X-ray, full physical examination. Michael's heart pounded during each test, the tracker on his wrist showing 26:45:12:08. 3 hours later, Dr. Williams returned with results. "Michael, you're perfectly healthy. Your heart is strong, blood work is normal, lungs are clear. There's nothing wrong with you. I think you're experiencing health anxiety, possibly triggered by over-monitoring with that device." "But the countdown," Michael started. "Is probably a software bug or a misunderstood feature," Dr. Williams interrupted kindly. "I see this increasingly with health tech users. The constant monitoring creates anxiety that can feel like medical symptoms. My recommendation: take off the tracker for a few days. Give yourself a break from the data." Michael wanted to believe her. But as he left the hospital, his tracker showed 24:13:09:47. 24 hours. 1 day left. Michael went home but couldn't rest. He started researching LifePulse online, looking for others with similar experiences. What he found was terrifying. On a health tech forum, he discovered a thread: LifePulse countdown timer. Has anyone else seen this? Posted 3 months ago. 47 replies. User, HealthAnxious92, wrote, "My tracker started showing a countdown last week. 72 hours. I went to the hospital, they found nothing. The countdown hit 0 yesterday. I'm still alive but I can't shake the feeling something's wrong." User, FitnessFan2024, replied, "My dad had this. Countdown showed 96 hours. He went to 3 different doctors. All said he was healthy. He died of a massive heart attack exactly when the countdown reached 0. The autopsy found nothing that would have predicted it." Michael's blood ran cold. He scrolled through more comments. Dozens of similar stories. People seeing countdowns. Getting medical tests that showed nothing wrong. And then, when the countdown hit 0, experiencing sudden cardiac events, strokes, aneurysms, unpredictable deaths that medical science couldn't explain. One user, Tech Investigator, had posted detailed analysis: "I'm a biomedical engineer. I examined my brother's LifePulse after he died. The device isn't just predicting death, it's measuring something we don't medically understand yet. Some kind of biometric signature that appears before catastrophic health events. The countdown is accurate to within minutes. Another user corrected him, it's worse than that. I work in insurance analytics. LifePulse has partnerships with life insurance companies. They're using this predictive data. People with short countdowns get denied coverage or charged higher premiums. The company knows exactly what the countdown means. Michael's countdown, 18:32:45:19. Less than 19 hours left. He called LifePulse customer support, demanding answers. After being transferred 3 times, he reached a senior technician named Alex. The countdown isn't a bug, Alex admitted quietly. It's our proprietary mortality risk algorithm. It calculates time until highest probability of cardiac event based on micropatterns in your biometric data that standard medical tests can't detect yet. So I'm going to die. Michael's voice shook. The algorithm has a 94% accuracy rate, Alex said. But there are false positives. And even if it's accurate, it's a probability, not a certainty. We can't legally tell users what the countdown means because it would cause mass panic. Can I stop it? Is there anything I can do? I don't know, Alex said honestly. We've never successfully intervened once the countdown starts. Medical intervention doesn't seem to help. It's like the device is measuring an inevitable biological cascade that modern medicine can't detect or prevent. Michael returned to the hospital. Dr. Williams admitted him for observation, more to ease his anxiety than because she believed he was in danger. We'll monitor you continuously, she promised. If anything changes, we'll respond immediately. Michael lay in the hospital bed, connected to monitors, watching both the medical equipment and his LifePulse countdown. Rebecca sat beside him, holding his hand. You're going to be fine, she said, though her voice betrayed her fear. The doctors are here. You're in the safest place possible. Michael tried to believe her. The hospital monitors showed normal heart rhythm, normal blood pressure, normal oxygen saturation. According to every medical standard, he was perfectly healthy. But his LifePulse showed 04:15:33:08. 4 hours, 15 minutes. Dr. Williams consulted with other specialists. A cardiologist reviewed his EKG. A neurologist checked for signs of stroke risk. An internist examined him thoroughly. Everyone agreed, there was no medical evidence of impending danger. I've seen health anxiety manifest in powerful ways, Dr. Williams told Rebecca privately. The mind can create physical symptoms. But I've never seen a patient this convinced of their own imminent death while being objectively healthy. At midnight, Michael's countdown showed 02:00:00:00. 2 hours left. He called his parents. His sister. His best friend. He said goodbye, trying to explain about the tracker, the countdown, the certainty he felt. They all thought he was having a breakdown. They promised to visit in the morning. Morning. Michael wondered if he'd see it. 01:00:00:00. 1 hour. Dr. Williams stayed in the room, monitoring him personally. She'd ordered continuous cardiac monitoring, ready to respond to any change. Michael's heart rate was elevated, understandable given his anxiety, but otherwise normal. 00:30:00:00. 30 minutes. Michael's hands trembled. Rebecca cried silently. Dr. Williams checked the monitors for the 100th time. 00:10:00:00. 10 minutes. Michael's breathing accelerated. The medical monitors showed increased heart rate, 95 bpm, 102, 108, climbing from anxiety. Michael, I need you to calm down, Dr. Williams said. Your elevated heart rate is from stress. Try to breathe slowly. But Michael couldn't calm down. He was watching his own death approach, second by second. 00:05:00:00. 5 minutes. 00:01:00:00. 1 minute. Michael's heart rate peaked at 142 bpm. The cardiac monitor alarmed. Dr. Williams moved closer, ready to intervene. 00:00:10:00. 10 seconds. 00:00:05:00. 5 seconds. Michael locked eyes with Rebecca. "I love you," he whispered. 00:00:00:00. 0. Michael's heart stopped. Dr. Williams saw it on the monitor, sudden cardiac arrest. No warning, no preceding arrhythmia, just instant flatline. She immediately started CPR while calling for the code team. Medical staff flooded the room. They performed advanced cardiac life support, chest compressions, defibrillation, medications. For 18 minutes, they fought to restart Michael's heart. At 1:47 a.m., Dr. Williams called time of death. Michael Chen died in a hospital room, surrounded by doctors, connected to monitors, with no medical explanation. His last EKG before arrest showed normal rhythm. His blood work was normal. There was no blockage, no arrhythmia, no physical cause for his heart to simply stop. The autopsy, performed the next day, found nothing. Structurally, Michael's heart was healthy. No disease, no defect, no explanation. But on his wrist, the LifePulse tracker displayed a new message: health monitoring ended. Final duration, 34 years, 2 months, 19 days. His exact lifespan. Accurate to the day. Detective Lisa Park was assigned to investigate after Rebecca filed a complaint. She discovered Michael wasn't alone. In the past 6 months, 17 LifePulse users had died of sudden cardiac arrest despite being medically healthy. All had seen countdowns before their deaths. All had sought medical help. None could be saved. Park seized LifePulse company records. What she found was a corporate nightmare. The company had discovered their biometric AI could predict death with 94% accuracy, but they'd never disclosed this to users. The optimal health window label was deliberately misleading. They knew the countdown meant mortality, not health. Worse, they'd been selling this data. Life insurance companies paid millions for LifePulse mortality predictions, using them to deny coverage or raise premiums. The predictive data was worth more than the devices themselves. Dr. James Rodriguez, a biomedical engineer, analyzed the LifePulse technology for the investigation. His findings were disturbing. The device measures micropatterns in heart rate variability, blood flow, and cellular electrical activity that precede cardiac arrest. It's detecting a biological countdown that exists in the body but that we have no medical technology to measure or prevent. The tracker isn't causing death, it's seeing death coming in a way modern medicine cannot. The LifePulse scandal exploded nationally. 8.4 million users discovered their health tracker was actually a death prediction device. Class action lawsuits began immediately. CEO David Ashford defended the technology in a congressional hearing. "We developed the most accurate health prediction system in human history. If people don't want to know their health future, they don't have to look at the countdown. We're not responsible for the biological reality we're measuring." But prosecutors proved the company had deliberately concealed the true meaning of the countdown. They'd labeled it deceptively, sold mortality data without consent, and continued selling devices even after deaths were reported. Ashford and 6 executives were convicted of fraud, manslaughter, and illegal data sales. LifePulse Corporation was dissolved, facing $12 billion in judgments. But the technology raised profound questions. If a device can predict death with 94% accuracy, should it exist? Should people have the right to know? Or does knowing create an anxiety that itself becomes fatal? Dr. Rodriguez noted, Michael's heart rate was elevated from stress in his final hour. Did the knowledge of his impending death create a physiological cascade that fulfilled the prediction? Would he have died if he'd never seen the countdown? Chen keeps Michael's LifePulse tracker in a locked drawer. The device is disabled, but sometimes she takes it out and looks at the final message, final duration, 34 years, 2 months, 19 days. Knowing exactly how long Michael lived doesn't make his death easier to accept. If anything, it makes it worse. Because he knew. He saw it coming. He tried to stop it. And he couldn't. The LifePulse case revealed the terrifying possibility of predictive mortality technology, devices that don't just monitor health but measure the countdown to death itself. What began as fitness tracking became existential horror. This fictional story explores the question, if technology could tell you exactly when you'll die, would you want to know? And if knowing doesn't give you the power to prevent it, what's the point of the knowledge except to transform your remaining time into a countdown of dread? Content warning: this fictional story explores themes of predictive mortality, inevitable death, medical futility, health anxiety, and corporate conspiracy. Some viewers may find the content disturbing. The next time you check your fitness tracker, remember Michael Chen's story. Health monitoring should empower, not terrify. Wellness data should extend life, not count down to its end. And no device should tell you when you'll die, especially when that knowledge can't save you. Some countdowns aren't meant to be known. Because knowing when your time ends doesn't give you more life, it just makes every moment feel like dying. Until next time, live without counting down.